Most useless presidents in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the most useless and worst presidents ever in the history of Africa. They are also legitimate Western puppets that takes direct instruction from the United States and the West. Most useless and worst president in Africa. You see these men, they are the worst things that ever happens to their countries respectively. They are the worst president ever in their country's history. Number one, useless president in Africa. Number one, the Ghanaian president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The Ghanaian president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is a very old and clueless man that have zero ideology on how a country should run. When Nana Addo became the president of Ghana, he made the Ghana cedi as 3 cedi per dollar. Currently, as we speak, it is 13 cedis to $1. The Ghanaian president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, aka Nana Showboy, is now doing electricity shortage in Ghana. Currently, as we speak, Ghana is in perpetual darkness, no electricity. Nana Showboy is also known as Mr. IMF. He has borrowed tons of $billions from the IMF, which he and his cabinet minister pocketed. Number two, the former Niger president Mohamed Bazoum. As for Mohamed Bazoum, he is Emmanuel Macron's houseboy. He do whatever Emmanuel Macron says. He's the most useless and worst president ever in the history of Niger. As for Akufo-Addo, he has crushed the Ghana economy. Number three, the Nigerian former president Muhammadu Buhari. As of Buhari, we don't know if this is a real Buhari, because some time back, we got some information that the real Buhari died in Niger. This is why Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison, because it was Nnamdi Kanu that broke the information that the real Buhari died in Niger. Buhari is the worst president ever in the history of Nigeria. Number four, the Nigerian notorious drugs baron and CEO of election violence, aka recruit 50 million youth in the army, the roaster corn and Agbadu CEO, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, also known as the Jagaban of Lagos. Jagaban is a clueless old man that wears diapers. He does not even know what a presidency looks like. Number five, the former Liberian president George Manneh Weah. George Manneh Weah is an empty-headed footballer who cannot even spell his own name. When you tell George Weah to spell his name, George Weah, he does not know it. He does not even know 1, 2, 3 and ABC. This is a man that the Liberian people made their president. When he became the president of Liberia, rampant corruption, and currently as we speak, they have kicked him out. Number six, the Cameroonian president Paul Biya, aka Papa P. Sometimes I ask myself, are there serious people in Cameroon? How can serious people sit and allow a man that wears diaper rule them for over 40 years and he is still the president? From what we are hearing, he's about to make his son, Frank Biya, the president of Cameroon. He's the sixth most useless president in Africa and the worst thing that ever happens to Cameroon. Number seven, the Gambian president Adama Barrow. As of Adama Barrow, he's the worst thing that ever happens to the people of Gambia. Adama Barrow became the president of Gambia after Yahya JJ Jammeh. Yahya JJ Jammeh was the president of Gambia. When Adama Barrow won the election, Yahya Jammeh refused to step down. The West in America and ECOWAS pressured Yahya Jammeh. Currently, as we speak, Adama Barrow has been the president of Gambia for the past 14 years. He refused to move because he does whatever Great Britain says. Number eight, Alassane Ouattara. Alassane Ouattara became the president of La Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. He became the president of La Côte d'Ivoire after Laurent Gbagbo. Laurent Gbagbo was the Ivorian president. When Alassane Ouattara won, Laurent Gbagbo refused to step down. The West in America also pressured Laurent Gbagbo to step down. Since Alassane Ouattara became the president of La Côte d'Ivoire, he has amended the La Côte d'Ivoire constitution, which allows him to continue running and becoming president. He's the worst and most useless thing to ever happen to the people of La Côte d'Ivoire. Number nine, the Malawi president Lazarus Chakwera. You see, Chakwera is the king of nepotism. Just in case you don't know what nepotism is allowing your family members to become cabinet minister. Lazarus Chakwera have debunked and put more family members in his cabinet. His sons, his daughter, nephew, and nieces are government officials. Number 10, the former Cote d'Ivoire president Alpha Conde. You see Alpha Conde? Alpha Conde is the most useless and worst president ever in the history of Guinea. Alpha Conde is Emmanuel Macron bulldog. He do whatever France president Emmanuel Macron says. Alpha Conde amended the La Guinea constitution, which allowed him to run for a third term. Guess what? He was overthrown by a military coup d'etat. Number 11, the former Gabon president Ali Bongo. You see, as of Ali Bongo, he's also a legitimate Western puppet and Emmanuel Macron horseboy. Ali Bongo followed Oumar Bongo, was president for Gabon for 35 years. Ali Bongo King, he became the president for 35 years as well. He was there and he refused to leave. He was overthrown by a military coup d'etat. Number 12, the most useless presidents in Africa. Number 12, Macky Sall. As of Macky Sall, he's more better than all these men above. Macky Sall is doing correct thing in Senegal, but he's also Emmanuel Macron horseboy. Macky Sall does whatever Emmanuel Macron says. Guys, do you need part 2 of the list? Drop your country in the comment section.